so what do you guys do if your product is about to run out of stock? Okay, so do you either increase your prices and try to slow down sales as quick as possible so that you're able to stay in stock while your product comes in? Or do you leave the price at the exact same price it's selling right now or lower it so that you try to sell out with a bang so that you keep your BSR as high as possible or as low as possible and then close off the listing? Or do you just not do anything, you just leave it and just, wait till you get more stock in, okay? So to answer that question, guys, there's two things and there's two different possibilities in regards to what you guys can do. So option number one is you leave the price the exact same price, you don't touch the price, and you just wait until you sell out. And once you sell out, you just close off the listing so that you hold the BSR as high as possible, okay? Now, doing that is going to help you with your ranking so that when you turn on the listing again and reactivate it, you're going to be able to hold as much ranking as possible, okay? Because what happens is Amazon takes snapshots, of your listing, and it's called the history trailing days, okay? So if your product stays on Amazon for a week, 2 weeks, 3 weeks while your stock comes in and it's still active, Amazon's going to see that and it's going to really impact your BSR, and it's also mostly going to impact your ranking when you go to resell, okay? So you're going to lose a lot of ranking. So on the opposite side, if you're able to actually just close off, if you're able to actually close off the listing, you're going to be able to preserve the ranking as long as possible, so that when you go back in business and you have products again, you're going to lose ranking, but it's going to be quicker for you to get back to where you were, okay? So how you guys do that pretty much before we go into it, these are the listings. On the right hand side right here, you would go and you would click close listing, okay? So you would just close listing, 10 to 15 minutes it's going to update, and then your listing, it says right here, okay, 15 minutes, it's going to update, and then it's going to say that it's not in stock, okay? So sometimes it's quicker, sometimes it takes 15 minutes, but regardless, once you close it, it's closed, okay? So don't delete it, guys. So there's an option right here where it says delete, and you don't want to actually delete that, okay? You just want to close it, and then when you're ready to open it, you're going to have an option that says relist, and all you do is relist it. Nothing's going to get deleted. Your reviews, your pictures, your description, nothing is going anywhere. However, if you click delete product and listing and you click OK, you lost it, okay? I know that if you do that, at times you could talk to Amazon to try to get it back. Sometimes they're able, sometimes they're not, but just make sure that you guys don't do that, okay? So that's option number one. So option number two, which might sound a little crazy, is you do the opposite. You actually increase your price to test out the market, okay? So there's two things that's going to happen when you increase your price. Number one, you're going to either get less sales, and that's a problem because if you get less sales, your BSR is going up, and you don't want to have your last sale with a high BSR because that's the last thing that Amazon will see, and it's going to affect you, okay? But on the opposite side of the coin, increasing your prices, as crazy as this sounds, might actually get you more sales. Now, what do I mean by that? So this is a great opportunity for you guys to test out your product price by increasing the price I wouldn't do, again, like I said, more than 50 cents to $1 per time. I'd wait a few days and just keep increasing your price, and you're going to get to a point where people might still be purchasing your product even if you're charging a little bit more. And now it's a great way to test it out. So now you know that when you get your stock in, you can now start charging more because people are still buying at that price, okay? However, if they're not purchasing and you increased it by $3 and they're not buying and your sales are going down, then bring the price right back down to where you were or lower to continue so that you can sell out with a low BSR, okay? So I've done this. I do this all the time if I ever have to run out of products, and I've done that in the past, guys, where a product I was able to charge an extra $4 and people were still purchasing. I was actually making more sales charging $4 extra, and this was on a supplement product, rather than lower. So I don't know if people trusted that, if they pay more for a supplement, that it's a better quality, that it's a bit bigger company, there's more value. I have no clue what went behind that process in regards to why people purchased it, but it worked for me. So this is why I would recommend that you guys test it. Increase your prices by $1 every other day and see how high you can actually go until people stop purchasing your product. You have nothing to lose. The worst thing that's going to happen is people aren't purchasing. Now you know, and then you're just going to bring your the price right back to where it was, and now you know that moving forward when you have new stock that you're not going to be able to increase that price because you already tried it, okay? So definitely do that, And then once you do sell out, so the day that your last unit gets sold on Amazon and it shows a listing like this, inactive, out of stock, then make sure you guys go and close it off. Okay, so right here is the perfect example. I closed it, so it says inactive, closed. If I want to open it up, all I do is click relist. I relist it. They're going to ask me some information, making sure everything's okay. I say yes, and I just click save and finish, make sure all the information is correct, the pricing and all that, and you click save and finish, and then this will go back and become active again, okay? So that's what you guys want to do in regards to that. Like I said, just pay attention if you're increasing your prices or decreasing it. Don't go too fast because it will hurt your ranking. And the whole goal is to show Amazon that, hey, I actually ran out of stock, and before I ran out of stock, I was doing this X amount of sales. I'm doing awesome. So when I get stock back in, I'm going to be selling that same amount. So Amazon takes that into consideration, and they'll help you with ranking. Is your BSR going to go up while you don't have products? 100%, guys. There's nothing that's going to stop that from going up. Are you going to lose ranking? Absolutely. However, some cases, guys, some people don't lose ranking. They go back in stock, and within a few days they're back to where they are, and it's much quicker. So this is why you want to close off the listing and maintain your BSR. Okay, so hopefully this made sense, guys, in regards to what you have to do, and I'll see you in the next video.